Welcome, this is Isaac from Blue Bag of Borelli, my place to talk about all things about my beloved Carlton Footy Club and other AFL matters. So this spiked my interest on SEN radio the other day. Let's have a listen.
And just on that man, Butsy, as you call him, it's going to be a big year of discussing him, isn't it? Especially on SEN, SA Brecky.
Yeah, it's going to be, and I love Butsy. He's such a great guy. I was listening to you guys speak about him earlier this morning. You know, if you had to make a prediction, I think he goes this time next year, and I would be saying loves the Bulldogs. Just a real hardcore Bulldog supporter before he got drafted.
Ooh.
So I don't want to make a big call too early.
What do you think of Bevo?
Hopefully more than you.
It stirred up a little bit of a flame inside here, and it got me thinking a little bit here. I've also given him the jersey number 15. We ain't going to hand out number 30. Carlton, do not hand out number 30 to any new players that we pick up or any of our high-end talent and draft picks that are coming in the next 2 seasons. Because number 30 has been occupied by 2 traders, Jared Waite, and I don't want to mention the other guy's name, Charlie Curnow. So number 15 is a good number because the guy that previously wore number 15 at our club was a warrior, was highly respected, was a leader, and loved wearing our jumper, win, lose or draw. And that was Sam Doherty. Now Doc has gone. Now I'm looking into the future. This is pure speculation, but here we go. Here we go. Now, Blues fans, could it possibly be that come the end of 2026, that Zak Butters could be wearing the navy blue? Now, Corns has been saying it, his brother, Chad Corns, but his brother Kane Corns has been saying it for over a year. It's the best kept secret in the AFL, and next year will be the Tom De Koning story all year. Zak Butters, unfortunately, all of next year will be the Tom De Koning story. He will go to Melbourne. He's already sold his house, and he will go to Melbourne. And he will play in new colours in 2027. Now, Port will probably match his bid and force a trade. Carlton has got plenty of money. We've got plenty of money to splash. I would love to see Zak Butters in navy blue. Imagine him in the midfield with Sammy Walsh, with George Hewitt, with Andrew Walker's son Cody Walker, with Chera, with Paddy Cripps, with Jagger Smith. Imagine. Now, if we were to get this man at our club, I then can pull another lever with Paddy Cripps, and he can become a 50-50 or 60-40, play in the goal square, a bit like Paddy Dangerfield, and pitch hit a little bit in the midfield and pitch it a little bit up forward. Zak Butters is box office. He would be beautiful in our centre square. And then all of a sudden, a shout out to Mr. Dave Capecci, who also deep down knows that Butters will leave. Carlton surely is in the running. We have the money. We've got the draft capital. Can we convince him to join us? Can we convince him to fall in love with our club? Zak, I welcome you with open arms. Zak, I speak on the behalf of, I'm sure, the majority of the Blue Army. We need to have a new hero. You're the man. You're the man. Maybe you can lead us to the promised land. Now, we've got the connections. We've got Voss, who knows him very well. We've got Chris Davies, who has joined our club and apparently has a very good relationship with Zak Butters. And now we've got Trevor Spoke. Yes, Trevor Spoke has joined Carlton in a off-field leadership / mentoring role for next year. Now, a shout out to Bokey. I respect you greatly. I've always admired you. You grew up following Carlton. Your hero was Cuda. I know this because you've told me in person a few years ago. So, Zak, you would look great. Zak, we need you. Zak, help us. There are a few clubs in the running. Yes, Hawthorn would definitely be in the running, and it would be hard to resist Sammy Mitchell if he was to give you a phone call. But Zak, how about Carlton? How about Carlton? Help us get to the promised land. Now, we'll talk about other things later on. The fixture will be released soon. The draft is coming as well. This was just a short video to speculate about Zak Butters. After listening to Corns, something started to ignite in here. Now, surely we're in the running. Every club in Victoria is probably going to be in the running for Zak. We've got the cash. We've got the draft capital. There's a rumour that I've heard the last couple of days that Carlton are going to deal with Adelaide Crows. Now, I don't know if it's true, but there's a rumour that Carlton will offer pick 9 and 11 in this year's draft to Adelaide Crows. In return, the Crows will give up pick 16 in this year's draft and also their future first in next year's draft. Now, could that be because they are loading up for future picks in next year's first round for a tilt at Zak Butters? Could it well be? Could it also well be that next year's draft is stronger? I don't know, but it's the last draft next year. I know we're going 12 months into the future, but it's the last draft next year before Tasmania pillages the competition in 2028 and beyond. Also, there's that little issue with Cody Walker, who is highly touted and is dominating. Now, they are saying that he's going to go pick 1 or 2 next year. So, something's brewing behind the scenes. I don't know what it is. Is Zak Butters in play? I would be very happy to welcome him at our club in 2027. Would love to see him in round 1. Anyway, it's just speculation. We're just dreaming. But Blues fans, let me know in the comments down below. Like, share and subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. Have you heard the rumours? What do you know about Zak Butters? Would you welcome him at our club? I think he would be a fantastic acquisition. And surely, with the connections that we have from Paul Power, we must be a small chance to be in the running. Yes, we know he grew up a mad Western Bulldogs supporter. But how many other players in the past have supported clubs and then didn't get picked? Here we go again. Charlie Curnow grew up following the Cats, wanted to go to the Cats, loved the Cats. The Cats didn't love him that much back. So he's at the Swans. That wasn't his first preference. Anyway, enough about the trader. I've been told to put that past behind me and to move forward and to look forward into 2026. Even Jacob Wiedering has said we must move forward and that we have exciting times ahead. I will be there round 1, watching with open eyes, and bring on the Tigers. Win, lose or draw, I love my club, and I'll catch you on my next video.